Suzy, you gave us your icebreaker. I was just talking to you last week and you did it. And you didn't burst into flames, did you? There was no imperial mandate that came down and said, you shall not speak. You spoke and you spoke well. So congratulations. It is called the icebreaker for a reason. It is to break the ice. Not just for us to get to know you, but for the speaker to actually learn what it's like to be up here in front of everybody. Table topics is one thing. Well, there's a little bit more comfort knowing that there's a seat right behind you. There's no place to go up here. And you did very well. The purpose of the icebreaker speech is to also let us know what is your skill level, what sort of speaking habits, good or bad, that you have. And for one thing, I'd like to say, not a lot of bad ones. Not a lot of bad ones at all. The typical things that we all deal with, so's, ums, ahs, whatnot, you had those, but not an overabundance. And it was, or I should say, that is something that you learned to deal with as part of Toastmasters. The other thing was body language. You had some really good hand gestures. You were very emotive with your hand gestures. There were some that were a bit superfluous. I still have that problem. I'm trying really hard to keep my hands down on my side right now. One of the ones I wanted to point out, though, and I don't even know if you did it consciously, you were talking about over your life or something to that effect, and you had your hands here, and you went like this as you said over your life, and I thought, wow, that was powerful. That one little thing to describe that you started here and over your life, these are the things. I'm like, that was really great, because normally I would do something like I would stand here and then I would move to the side, but that simple gesture was very, very good. Something else I really liked about your speech was your approach to it. Every icebreaker is different, as we all know. Different people try different approaches chronologically, etc. Yours did have a bit of a chronological approach, but what I really liked about it was you didn't just tell us of you, you told us about you. A lot of people come to Toastmasters because they're afraid to get up and speak. They're shy, they're nervous in front of crowds. Well, you let us know that it wasn't just when you're in front of crowds. That's part of your nature, and it's something you've fought with. I don't want to say struggled with, but you fought with your entire life. And you've come to that realization, even before when dealing with your son, it's not always that there's something wrong with the world, it's something that we need to strengthen ourselves. If our back hurts, if our legs are tight, we exercise, we stretch, we go to get a massage, we go to the doctor. Well, struggling with things like this isn't something that we can necessarily just go to somebody else for. It's something we have to take care of ourselves. And I want to applaud you for doing such a fantastic job on your first one. And everything else will get much easier from here. So thank you very much.
Next up, I'd like to call Nico, who's going to evaluate Shannon's speech, IGS.
Yeah, okay. And just wait for the evaluators will also go.